Yo, what's up friends and welcome back to one of the most important video in Robots, where I will be explaining you all about the resources in a brief. But before we begin, here is a small note. I have provided all the video chapters down in the video's description so that you can always watch the video whatever required. Hence, without much ado, let's get started and let's do our intro. Alright, before we begin, here is a small disclaimer for the rest of the video. I will be using a technique called as 4 Ws and 1 H for each of these resources. The order of these resources is same as how we use and how we see in the game's tab. Alright, so starting with the first one, it's the D-Gems. So what is that? In simplest terms, these are like digital gems in the game, which are rare resources to get. They unlock at when your account is level 21 basically. Why do we use it? It's used because instead of the real money, we can use these gems to buy the offers from the store. When can we use it? We can use them to buy anything in the game, specifically like such as robots, titans, resources like gold, MK3 tokens, platinum, etc. Where to use it? As said along the way, we can use them to purchase anything from the in-game store. How can we get them? We can get these D-Gems through Robots' official website shop or by participating in weekly giveaways hosted by only verified Robots content creators. Alright, let's moving on. We have the gold. So what is it basically? It is one of the most important resources in the game. Everyone can obtain the gold from the very first day of their journey in the game. Why and where is it used? We players can use gold for mostly speeding up upgrade processes, purchase some robots and also weapons, buy some normal and legendary pilots for respective robots. When can we use it? I recommend to save gold and timely speed up upgrades on Upgrade Rush to spend less. For buying pilot, there is nothing like discount, it's a fixed price you get. How can you get the gold? We can get the gold through battles, a huge amount from the extermination, next from the completing daily tasks, and also from the supply center, and also weekly leaderboards. Also we can perform some activities by playing other games and earn decent gold too. At last, if you prefer, then it can also be purchased at the in-game store. And next, moving on, we have silver. What is it? Similar to the gold, the silver is also one of the most important resources in the game. It's the fastest resource everyone can obtain from the very first day of their journey in the game. Why is it used and where? The primary usage of silver is only to either buy equipment like weapons and robots and then upgrade those equipments. When can we use it? Weekly, we do get Upgrade Rush ranging from 15 to 40% of silver. So either you can save it for this particular timeline or use it anytime. How can you get the silver? You can get silver from battles, also a huge amount from the extermination game mode, then for completing tasks, also from the supply center daily, also from the leaderboards and in-game operations. If you prefer, then it can also be purchased at the in-game store using certain amount of gold. Yes, we can use gold for buying the silver, but we cannot use silver to buy the gold. That's a tricky one. And next, heading up, we have modules. What is it and why it is used? In simplest words, module is a special type of resource that helps players to use active and passive modules like healing, shield breaker or beacon operator and nuclear amplifier, etc. on the robot during the matches you use. When can we use it? It's a crucial resource, so players have to use it carefully. Similar to the gold and silver, weekly we get upgrade rush, which reduces the actual cost of the specializations. And next, where to use it? We can use the modules to unlock and upgrade the specialization slots in each of our robots individually. And next, we have Powercells on the list. What is it and why it is used? Powercells are the resources that are responsible for allowing the players to use active modules equipped on each of their robots during the match. When can we use it? To understand this, the modules are of two types. One is active and the other one is passive. As of their names, actives are the one present all the time until our bot is destroyed, and passive are the ones that supports our bot at the backend with minor boosts. Each of these active modules use a specific number of power cells depending on the module you are using, whereas the passive modules, they don't charge anything. You can use it by simply upgrading them. Where to use the parcels? We can use parcels during the match on each of your robots, costing a certain amount of them. How can you get them? It's same as silver and gold. We can get them through supply center, battle chest, daily clan task, etc. I personally get a decent number of Powercells from the weekly extermination game mode and also from the daily ads. And next, moving on, we have MK3 tokens. What is exactly the MK3 token? In simplest terms, it is a special resource in the game that allows the robots and weapons to be upgraded for an MK3 level. Why is it used? In easy terms, upgrade tokens or MK3 tokens are used to upgrade robots and weapons only when your robot is at MK2 level 12 and next it's MK3. When can we use it? The robot and weapons have a mark based leveling system which uses silver and gold to upgrade. Mark 1 aka MK1 is a set of 12 levels. Next, Mark 2 aka MK2 is another set of 12 levels. And at last we have Mark 3 aka MK3, which has only one level in it that does not require gold or silver, rather it costs one MK3 token. Where to use it? We can use the MK3 tokens in upgrading robots and weapons, promoting pilots, and also in Hank's shipyard. Also, we can use the MK3 tokens to purchase powerful mothership turrets. At last, how can we get MK3 tokens? We do get them for completing some tasks through leaderboards and in some times through operations when they are for free. Sometimes we can also get them in Hank's shipyard, as I personally got it many times through it. And next on the list we have platinum. What is platinum? In easy terms, these are the currency in the game which are primarily used for titans. Basically, it unlocks at when your account is level 21. Why is it used? The platinum currency can be used for buying and upgrading titans and weapons for them. Where and when to use it? For robots and weapons, we use silver and gold, whereas for the titans, we have to use platinum only for their upgrade process. How can you get it? It's same as gold and silver. I personally get a good number of platinum through daily tasks and weekly extermination game mode. And next, it's Memorium. What is it? Memorium is a special and dedicated currency to train the pilots with a set of skills in the game. When we firstly buy a pilot using gold and then boost using Memorium from time to time, we use Memorium. Next, why it is used. As just said, Memorium is used to train pilots with new skills and upgrade their skills to max range in the simplest English. When can we use it and where to use it? It's the same with the Titan pilots too. The primary resource is the Memorium, where we use it for improving the pilots with specific set of skills. How can you get Memorium? It can be obtained from the battle for completing tasks in the supply center, also on the leaderboards, in the operations and also in the offers. Next, moving on, we have microchips. What are those? These microchips are the ones which are primarily used for buying and upgrading the drones. Why and when it is used? Having the right drone can be very beneficial for your robots during the match. To unlock some features of the drone, we need to upgrade it, and then for this upgradation, the Memorium is highly consumed. Where to use it? Memorium can be used for every action required for a drone, right from buying to upgrading it max. At last, how can we get the microchips? We can get them through battles for completing the task, and also from the supply center, through leaderboards, through operations, and also in the offers. I personally get a small number of microchips through the daily ads. At last, we have the boosters. What is it? In simplest words, these are like the additional factors given to you for every match you play. Why it is used? To understand the why behind it, they are of three types. The first one is the attack booster. It is used for increasing the damage by 5% and also reducing 10% of your robot's cooldown. And second, we have the defense booster. It is used for increasing the speed of your robot by 20% and 10% responsible for boosting shields and your robot's health. And the third one is the resource booster. It is valuable and a tough one to get. It increases the rewards like black market keys and gold at the end of every battle by 200% and increases the silver by 100%. When can we use the boosters? Actually, it automatically triggers for every match you play and there is no option to turn them off. How can you get it? Attack and defense boosters are very easy to get from anywhere of the game, whereas the resource booster, I personally got it from the specific event tasks and operations. This is it, we have reached the end of the video. I hope you have got some knowledge and this video was helpful for you. So that is it for this video today. I hope you have enjoyed it. See you guys on the next video next week. Until then, take care and bye bye. EvoLife is signing off.